Let's take the opportunity to solve this multi-step equation. What I'm going to start by doing is drawing a line through where the equal sign is so I can see where both sides of the equation are. And I notice on the left-hand side that there's a little bit of work that I need to do. I'm going to have to do some distributive property. I need to distribute a positive 3 times this 2x, and I need to take a positive 3 times this positive 7. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm not doing anything with the 4x right now, so I'm just going to rewrite that back down. If I take positive 3 times a positive 2x, I get a positive 6x. And if I take a positive 3 times a positive 7, I get a positive 21. And that's going to be equal to 31. That's what I have on the right-hand side. The next thing I need to do is combine like terms. I'm going to stay working on the left-hand side. I have a 4x and a 6x, so that gives me 10x's. I still have plus 21 equals 31. And now I'm down to a two-step equation, and I'm pretty confident that you can solve a two-step equation. I need to subtract 21 from both sides, and when I do that, I'm going to end up with 10x equals 10. And now the last thing I need to do is solve for 1x, so I need to divide both sides by 10, and I'm going to end up with x equals 1. As a second example to review solving equations, let's take a look at this problem right here. I will start off by drawing a line through where the equal sign is to again show where both sides of the equation are. I notice on the left-hand side that I have some like terms. I have a positive y and I have a negative 3y. If I combine together a positive y and a negative 3y, they have opposite signs, so I need to subtract them, and I end up with 2y. It's going to be a negative 2y because the 3 was the bigger number. Plus 2 equals 6. And now I already have this one to a two-step equation, so I'm pretty confident that you'll be able to solve this just fine. I need to subtract 2 from both sides. And when I subtract 2 from both sides, I'm going to have negative 2y equals positive 4. And then I need to divide both sides by negative 2. And as long as I get the signs right, I should be good. If I take a positive 4 divided by a negative 2, I get a negative 2. In this example, I would like to graph this linear equation. What I need to remember is that the slope for this equation is always the number that comes before the x. And the number that comes before the x is a 2. I'm going to write as a fraction, 2 over 1. And then I need to have a starting point because I need to start at a point and then use the slope to get other points. The negative 3 at the very end is called my y-intercept, and I'm going to write that as a coordinate 0, negative 3. So those are the two things I know just from looking at the equation. Now my slope of 2, the 2 on top is going to tell me to go up 2, and the 1 on the bottom is going to tell me to go to the right. So let's go ahead and graph this. I'm going to plot the point 0, negative 3, which is this point right here. And then what I need to do is use my slope to get some other points. So from that point, I'm going to go up 2 spots, and I'm going to go right 1, and then I'm going to draw another point. And then from that point, I'm going to go up 2 and right 1, and I'm going to draw another point. And I can keep going up 2 and right 1 as much as I want. In fact, I can also go down 2 and left 1 because that's the same thing. And then once I get a lot of points, try to draw the best line that you can. We'll see how good I can do here. Draw a nice long line, put arrows on both ends, and that line represents the equation y equals 2x minus 3.